Welcome to the 1950s, a time when America was booming, traditions were thriving, and the role of women was clearly defined. At the heart of this era lies Wellesley College, an elite institution for young women, where ambition is often overshadowed by expectations. Here begins the story of Mona Lisa Smile, where a new art history professor, Katherine Watson, arrives to challenge the status quo. Katherine, played by Julia Roberts, is not your average educator. She's a forward thinker from California, determined to open the minds of her students to a world beyond homemaking and hosting dinner parties. Her first day in class sets the tone for the journey ahead. She's greeted by a room full of polished, intelligent women who already know the entire syllabus. But Katherine isn't here to reinforce what they know. She's here to challenge how they think. Through the lens of modern art, Katherine begins her revolution. What makes art good or bad? Who decides its value? She asks. These questions aren't just about paintings on a wall. They're a metaphor for life itself. Katherine encourages her students to see beyond the glossy pictures of the perfect 1950s woman, to understand that they have choices, even if society tells them otherwise. Among her students is Joan, portrayed by Julia Stiles, a young woman with the potential to become a lawyer. But Joan is torn. Should she pursue her dreams, or settle into the role of a supportive wife, as everyone expects her to? Then there's Betty, played by Kirsten Dunst, the epitome of tradition. Betty initially sees Katherine as a threat to the world she holds dear, but life has lessons in store for her that will force her to reconsider everything she believes in. And we can't forget Giselle, portrayed by Maggie Gyllenhaal, a free spirit with a rebellious streak who finds a kindred soul in Katherine. Through Giselle, we see the struggle of women who live outside the confines of societal norms and the strength it takes to be true to oneself. As the story unfolds, Katherine finds herself at odds with the institution and the culture it represents. The faculty, the parents, and even the students question her methods and her motives. But Katherine remains steadfast, knowing that true change doesn't happen overnight. This isn't just a story about a teacher changing her students' lives. It's also about how those students change her. Katherine realizes that choice, whether to marry, to work, to dream, isn't about rejecting tradition, but about embracing what's right for you. In the end, the greatest lesson she imparts is that freedom lies in the courage to define your own life. Mona Lisa Smile is more than a film about feminism or art. It's a journey of empowerment, resilience, and the transformative power of education. It reminds us that, like a painting, life is subjective. There's no right or wrong way to live it, only your way.